Hey, how are ya? How you doing? Hey, how are ya? So we are out here on the Allegheny River, and this is a bank foreclosure property, cabin, estate, wooded property that is for sale. This cabin's basically falling down and falling apart, but has a lot of potential. So we're gonna tour the place, and I'm gonna decide if I wanna buy this bank foreclosure, dilapidated, condemned cabin, and make my Pennsylvania homestead of my dreams. So the Allegheny River is literally right there. This is the stretch that we've been fishing for 15 plus years. If you've been following since the Puff Puff Bass days, Uncle Albert and Dom DG's cabin is just up around the bend. This is also off of an old Pennsylvania rail line. So literally the road that this cabin is on that I'm walking once hauled coal and lumber and all kinds of other crap to and from major cities in Pennsylvania. One thing I really like about this property is that it still has a vintage original railroad crossing sign, and it looks like whoever lived here, Clunin, took off the railroad and put up Clunin Crossing instead. But this is well over 100 years old, original. This is the fourth property that I've looked at on the Allegheny River in the last year. I do actually have a cash offer on 6 acres right now, about 3 miles upstream. Knowing how nice that property is, I don't think I'm gonna get it. This is a much smaller lot, still some nice woods on it, direct access to the river right across the way, which is pretty much what I want. I would love to be on the other side on the actual river, but I mean, literally my front porch would be the river itself. It's definitely dilapidated, to say the least. I mean, it's built on truck jacks and big pieces of timber that are not even really dug into the ground. That's good. Definitely was not dug below the frost line, so that's why it's kind of sagging. The roof needs replaced. The gutters need replaced. It looks like old aluminum windows. I mean, it definitely needs, oh yeah, soffit, all of that. And then there is a little foundation basement, but there's a padlock on that. She showed me I can't get in there, but that's where the sump pump is, and the furnace is down there, which unfortunately the power's not even turned on here right now. So I can't actually see if the furnace or AC or sump pump actually work. No matter what, whether they do or not, this is a bank foreclosure, so it's what you see is what you get, buying it as is. The owner and the bank will not put one dime into it. I mean, it has potential for a cabin itself. You know, nice shed right there. It is propane heat, so there is a propane tank over here as well. So if I decide to actually use that to heat the place, I would just have to get that refilled. I'd probably just get a new tank at that point. Then I would have not much further back than where the actual wood line starts, but nice little piece of property. Not many trees to worry about falling or spitting sticks. Big and flat, open area. Put a nice fire pit over here, or maybe like a covered garage to store the boat in. Nice little access, no driveway necessary because it's nice and flat and grass. I mean, I'm just looking at the place from the outside. I haven't actually gone in yet, and hearing the information from the neighbor next door who was the caretaker of it since her uncle passed away until it went into foreclosure about 1.5 years ago, a little less, a little more. I'm honestly looking at this as a investment in the land. Maybe I could use the cabin for 1 year or 2 just to have a place to sleep and come up and stay for a few days at a time. But I mean, it pretty much needs to be gutted and rebuilt. I'm pretty much 80% convinced that I would just get quotes on tearing it down and then let the land be vacant until I can afford to or decide what I'm going to do with it. I mean, it's pretty shabby. This back porch, the gutter is all falling apart. This shed is pretty dilapidated. Everything's built on blocks. I mean, you look at this roof over here. It still will be nice just to have a place to sleep inside and do all of that. I mean, everything's been empty for a long time. And of course, like I said, it's all built on truck jacks and cinder blocks and cut trees. I mean, yeah, you can see right here with this truck jack. This thing hasn't been touched or moved in Here's, I don't even think I could get that free if I wanted to. And then yeah, here again, see how, oh yeah, that thing's, it's not moving a lot, but it's moving when I kick it. You could see as I kick at the windows doing its thing. Yeah, this place is kind of a disaster zone, but the land, I mean, literally, the river's right there. I'm not on the river, but I could still put in my boat and fish the river according to the neighbor. So I'd literally just be buying it to have access to the river. This AC looks pretty malnourished. She basically just said everything was working last time people were living here, but it's been years since people actually lived here full time, and power hasn't been on since the bank took it over about a year and a half ago. So she said the pipes weren't winterized. Nothing's actually been turned on or powered. You got to assume pipes are leaking, furnace, AC, all of that doesn't work. The realtor gave me the code, so let's go in here and actually check the place out. Oh, it smells a little musty. There's no power in there, so we finally got our Crispy Donut Community limited colorway Northwest Wind Crusaders in. So that's going to come in handy today. Let's go check this joint out. Initial opinions are the outside is trashed and the inside smells like Grandma Dorothy. I miss my Grandma Dorothy. What's dark in here? All right, we'll just go. Hang on. All right, well, shut this. Actually, you know what? I'm going to leave this open to get some air in this place. That's nice. Some shelving. It's kind of nice. Shelving already there. Yeah, all kinds of weird wiring and spider webs and stuff. I mean, this is pretty hocus pocus. Here's another closet of some sort. Oh, this is a wood burner. That's interesting. Oh, and it goes to that side too. So it's a big wood burning stove. That's cool. Super cool. And it has access from both sides. Oh yeah, look at all that. Oh, that's kind of disgusting. There's like old newspaper and a lot of wood in here and old like stuffed animals, and there's a lot of bird feathers in there. That's probably not good. I don't want to breathe that in. A lot of accoutrement. Check out the bathroom. So, oh, I can see that now. Hang on a second. Yeah, this place is the jank tank. As I said, they told me the house was built on stilts and that the bathroom is sinking. And yeah, it's definitely sinking. This property, yeah. I mean, you can see, yeah, there's all kinds of mold. This place is, if I buy this, I'm not even gonna stay in here. I'm just tearing it down because this is like a mold hot spot. I mean, yeah, this is sinking. There's mold everywhere. Cool tile and all that, but yeah, this would all have to be gutted. Honestly, I don't even think I would attempt to remodel this place. I would literally just tear it down and have the land. Okay, so I think, all right, we got a weird crawl space. This is where people crawl. This is horrifying. Shower, there's a bedroom back here. How do I get there? Oh, this is the back porch area. Okay, this is kind of cool. I like this. This would be good for like a mud room or your boots and fishing gear and stuff. Got a fridge in here. Do I dare open this? Let's open it. Okay, mold. Oh, that's so disgusting. Look at all that mold. Holy crap, this is nasty. This place needs to be light the match. Oh, that's so disgusting. I hope I don't get sick. So this is the back porch area. We just went in through that door. Okay. I mean, I like the idea of this because it'd be a really cool mud room, like I said. Boots off, all that. Don't have to track anything into the house. Yeah, this is horrifying. Jessica's gonna watch this video and ask me to live in a hotel for a week because I'm gonna be bringing home all this accoutrement. Nice big living room area. This carpet has seen better days 2 centuries ago. Yeah, even more mold and moisture. That's water damage. That's 100% water damage. Unfinished floorboard roof, which I kind of like. You know, you could put cool decorations up there, or like even hang fishing poles, like store them there. That'd be kind of tacky, but I like it. Lots of light, lots of natural light in here. It's not very dark, which I kind of like. Nice big living room. I don't know if I would use this for the living room itself or what, but nice big room. You got a nice, oh, this is cool too. Front door. This carpet is trashed. I don't see any water damage on the ceilings though, so even though the roof definitely needs to be replaced, I like this big bay window. This is the ladybug graveyard, but this would be super cool. Definitely put like a nice kitchen table and all that and just eat meals in here and have the view of the river. This chandelier is from an old Viking pirate ship in the 1600s. I mean, the house has potential, but if I get the property for the price I want, which is dirt cheap, and then spend a little more to tear it down, I can't put money into this house itself. There's no way. I mean, let's just say for fun, if I buy the property for $1, it's going to cost me $10 to redo the house to how I like, and it's going to cost me $2 to tear it down. So buy it and spend $11 and redo the house, or buy it and spend $3 and have a blank canvas to do what I want with further down the line. I don't even think I would stay the night in this house. It's just too disgusting. Nice big kitchen though. I do like this a lot. That's the problem, is the house has a lot of potential. It's just kind of so far beyond repair. It would cost, I'm looking at $100,000 bare minimum just to get it back up to livable. But nice big kitchen. I love the windows and the counter space. It's definitely only a 6-foot ceiling though, because I'm like 5, 7, 8, 9 and a half and change. And there's, you know, but a lot of storage. I love the windows on all 3 walls that are outside walls, so you can actually see. Nice big fridge and stove that are already here. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, that smells like Kraft macaroni and ass. When we bought that house, I knew it needed a lot of work, but I didn't know how much until we started doing stuff. So coming into this, 6 years after owning a home that we completely remodeled, I just see and know even a ballpark of how much everything's going to cost and what it's going to take. And yeah, it's definitely $100,000 bare minimum. And that's after buying the property and all of that. That's my problem, is just like anything in my life, I'm a dreamer and a believer, and I just see the potential. Man, I feel like that mold is affecting me. I feel like there's mold in here because I'm having a hard time breathing. My chest is getting heavy. Now let's go upstairs. I don't know what that is. Poop or blood, or I hope it's poop. Looks like blood. That's definitely blood. Accoutrement. I'm kind of afraid to go upstairs. I'm honestly scared to go upstairs, but we're going to. Hello? I have a knife. Where's my knife? Yeah, it's cool up here. Nice view of the river. I guess if you suppose this is the master, this carpet has also seen better days. There's another bedroom. All right, I'm getting down from here because I just gotta, all right, we're getting okay, I saw every square inch of the whole place. I just got a really bad vibe up in that back bedroom. I saw the entire house, every square inch. There was nobody in there. There would have been nowhere for them to go or hide, and I would have heard them. The house creaks and moans, but I got a very, very strong feeling, bad vibe in this house. Do not like that at all. We're gonna lock this up. There was nowhere for anyone to hide. There was nowhere for anyone to be lurking, but I just got hair on the back of my neck standing up and overwhelmed with a sense of dread and fear being up in there, and it's very well lit. Every door and closet was open. I saw every square inch of the whole place. There's nobody in there, but I just got a vibe. I didn't have that vibe outside or in any other room except that top room with the red carpet. That's one of the eeriest, most spooky feelings I've ever had in my entire life. And I'm definitely not a fan of that. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna put an offer on this joint or not. Like I said, I looked at one lot with Uncle Canada, not even worth going to. I looked at another lot about 5 or 6 miles upstream, and it was just nothing to it. Too small of a lot to even put anything on. I have an offer on those 6 acres about 2-3 miles upstream. Haven't heard back yet, as I just put the offer in less than a week ago. Literally, I would buy it, take possession, and then immediately start getting quotes to tear it down and fill in the hole and eventually start fresh. So definitely a nice piece of land for sure. Like I said, not too much to maintain, not much grass to cut, and especially if there's no house on it until I can afford to build something new or buy a camper and park it here permanently and put it under like a rooftop building, or even just eventually build a small cabin or buy one of those modular or container home cabins. I have ideas and I have dreams for it, and I see the potential, but no potential in that house. There's no way. I see a lot of potential in the house, but I'm not gonna go and spend anywhere near what the house would require just to make it livable, much less having to redo the entire foundation of the house, jack the house. I mean, it's just a can of worms. The river is right there. I've always wanted riverfront property. It does not come up for sale often, and what does usually come up is highly overpriced. Highly overpriced, but you get what you pay for. Riverfront property. If you want it, you buy it when you see it. This would kind of be like a give and take. It's not exactly right on the river, but it's less than 100 yards away, and I would have access to it. But in the meantime, I'd have to tear down this house. I don't think this is worth restoring. If I can get just the land, this nice little piece of land, if I can get the land for a super nice price and tear this down without much trouble, I think honestly that's the really only option down here. Short walk. Put the boat in right there, leave the boat down by the river, take it in, pull it out whenever I want, walk across the street. I've got a nice piece of property right there. It's worth thinking about. I'm going to take the next few days and think about it, but I can tell you for sure right now, if I do end up making an offer on this place, the house will not stand for more than another year. I'll just straight up tear it down. I saw everything I needed to see. I've been here for like 2.5 hours. Due diligence. I'm gonna walk around the property one more time just to take some mental photos and then head back to Cleveland. So I guess you will know if I end up getting this place, because I will let you know. And if you never hear about this place again, you'll know why. So much love to all of you. Just another adventure. See what happens. I'm going to buy land or property or a cabin out here on the river, whether it's this place or another place tomorrow or in 5 years when I finally find the right one. It's not a matter of wanting to. It's I'm going to buy property on the river at some point. It's just a matter of when or where or what. So it's going to happen. Thanks for being here on this adventure with me. And I guess cross your fingers, we'll see what happens. I do have the offer on the land up the road too, so maybe that will come to fruition. You never know. Much love to all of you for being here with me, and we will see you on the next one.